Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. In this video, Finds in High Spirits. Thank you for watching this and hopefully you enjoy it. And hey, leave some comments below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Today I'll be talking about Our Blooming Youth. You can find this on Rakuten Viki. It's only 4 episodes out of 16 right now. And I kind of missed this the first week, so I had some catching up to do. But I really enjoyed this show. Our Blooming Youth. It starts off with a pretty good premise. We have a young noble woman whose family was basically massacred, and she's been framed for killing her whole family. Why would a person do that? I don't know. Supposedly, they're using an excuse that she had a lover, and her family was going to force her to marry another noble guy, and so she killed them all so she wouldn't have to be married, and she can run away with her lover. That's the story that they're trying to frame her with. Which is far from the truth. She really did want to marry the guy that she was getting, that she was set up with. And then we have our crown prince. He's been set with a curse, and there's a whole prophecy about the things that are going to happen to him and such. And so these two work together. She's working with him to solve the mystery of who murdered her family and to clear her name. And he is trying to figure out who set this curse on him or this prophecy that all these bad things are going to happen to him. So they're working together. First off, I love this show so far. Like, the settings is perfect. The costumes, the cinematography is great. The show has some great, interesting characters. You really love the two leads. I don't know why I said mean, because they're not mean. They're very nice people. But we're talking about the two leads here. You got the Crown Prince, who's very, he can be arrogant at sometimes and quite mean. I mean, the first time he meets our leading lady there, he is pretty mean to her. But she's able to win his trust. The female lead is a very likable character. You really feel for her sorrows and for the trials that she's going through. And so far, through the first four episodes, the relationship, I believe they've done a great job of getting these two together and making it believable that they would actually interact, and the way that they're enacting and how their relationship is growing. I feel like the writers did a good job of making that very natural. We see that she really do like her the fiance, that the guy she was supposed to marry, who happens to be like the sergeant and close friend with our crown prince. Though because he's investigating the murder of his fiance, she's not able to reveal who she is to him. I'm sure that this will play a role later on in the story. A couple things that kind of bothers me about these types of shows is, one, that she's a woman, but she's pretending to be a eunuch, a man, and you can clearly tell that she's a woman, but you know, you're supposed to play dumb that she's a woman dressed up like a man because all the other characters are clueless on this, but it's very obvious. For example, my wife, who's seen absolutely 0 minutes of this show, saw me watching it. By passing by, she looked at the TV for 2 seconds. She's like, do they know that she's a woman when she was dressed up like a eunuch? I said, no, and you know, she kind of rolled her eyes to keep on going. I don't know why this is a trope in these kind of shows, where a woman is dressed up like a man, and you can clearly tell it's a woman. I mean, at least, I don't know. Of course, you know, you do have Superman, you know, Clark Kent puts on glasses, takes off glasses, nobody can tell the difference between him. But, you know, it's a drama, I know, it's make-believe, so, you know, you're supposed to sometimes play brain dead when watching these type of shows. The other problem I really have with this is, even though this is somewhat supposed to be a mystery, I kind of find that I think we already know the villains are and who killed her family and who's writing this fake curse prophecy on our crown prince. I think it's kind of obvious, but you know, our characters haven't been able to put the clues together. I mean, is this something that the writers and stuff let us know? Unless there's some twists and turns to come about. The only really suspenseful part for me at this point is whether the sergeant's going to stay a good guy or is he going to turn bad. Because we see right now, especially in the last episode, seems like there's some doubt between him being loyal to our crown prince, and also with our leading lady, his fiance, playing a eunuch, and he doesn't know that she's a eunuch. I guess because they haven't really seen each other since they was children. Anyways, it seems like he's having some animosity toward her as a eunuch. So like that last episode was some kind of rivalry there. So I'm wondering if, and eventually he will turn away from the crown prince and become an enemy, just like it was prophesied in this letter that our crown prince received. So there's kind of one message, like this guy wrote all these, this person wrote all these curses on this letter, and now they're trying to make all these curses come true. Like this, I shouldn't say curses, this prophecies, this cursed prophecy come true. So he's throwing things out there to make sure that it would come true. I don't know. That's about all I gotta say. This show does got some good action in it. It's not all about romance, for sure. I think it has to, but it has got some action, got some mysteries, great characters that you love to follow. Not only are the leading leads great, are the secondary characters, her maid, and this coroner, I guess he is. They got some. They're great in their roles. Their chemistry is off the charts as well, as they're trying to help them by looking at these dead bodies that's showing up. So yeah, so you got a lot of interesting characters. I guess one of the mysteries I'm kind of interested in is who is the true spy? Who's inside of the crown prince's entourage? You know, which eunuch? Is it a eunuch spying? Is it a maid? Is it both? Is it his bodyguard? So that's kind of interesting right there, even though I'm pretty sure I know who the villain is, unless there's some wicked twist to the story going on later on. I mean, it's only 4 episodes into it, so maybe the bad guy is actually a right-hand man of the real villain. Hard to say. But yeah, so if you haven't seen this, I would definitely check it out. I recommend the first 4 first 4 episodes. I would recommend watching it. It's at least a good start. I'll do my last review at the end of the season, just to see what's going on. Don't really know much. Usually when I do these, when I first watch these, I like to do like a prophecy, like what I think is going to happen in the show. I think the sergeant. So what I think is going to happen, I think the sergeant will eventually. I think he might become a bad guy. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say the sergeant's going to become a bad guy. The leading lady and the leading man, the crown prince and the noble woman, I think they'll probably become king and queen at the end, or at least become a couple at the end. That's probably where this is heading. So I kind of hope that maybe not, like, she'll end up with the sergeant, but I don't think that's going to happen. She's probably going to be here with the crown prince. If the sergeant doesn't turn bad, I think he'll be him and the princess. The princess likes him a lot. She's a pretty good character as well. But I can see her hating on our leading lady later on in the series. And then, of course, the bad guys get caught and die or stuff like that. That's going to be not much of a prediction, right? Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.